Hey everybody, coming to you guys from my local gym. I decided to go ahead and go work out during the last hour and a half or so of the trade deadline to see if I could maybe motivate something to happen, because if you've been on the channel long enough, you know that things tend to happen when I go to the gym. But there was some stuff that happened for sure, but in terms of Seahawks related moves, no. The Rashid Shaheed move was the end of it. So as of me recording this video, it is 1:08. So that's 8 minutes after the trade deadline. So I think we can safely call it. The trade deadline is over, and the Seahawks are not going to be making any more moves in terms of buying or selling. So that'll be the end of it. Rashid Shaheed will have to do. And obviously there's going to be a myriad of different takes on that, but one thing that I keep reminding people, and one thing that I think people sometimes struggle to remember, is that you can only trade for what's out there. And we spend a lot of time talking about players that might be available, but that doesn't mean those are the players that will actually be available. So I know there's going to be a lot of frustration that we didn't improve the offensive line at right guard or maybe even center, but who knows if those players were even on the table to be discussed. And at the end of the day, you can only trade for what's out there. And we did trade for something that does make this team better, and I think actually significantly better. So we'll dissect that more later. I am going to stream later this afternoon, I believe. But yeah, no more trade stuff. I will say real quick before I get out of here, I did hear a rumor. And it is a rumor, and it doesn't mean anything now, but there was a rumor the Seahawks made a big push for Max Crosby, and I can only assume that's like 2 first-round picks plus, but the Raiders were not willing to go for it. So it sounds like we were trying. Sounds like we were pushing the things around, but we couldn't quite push things into the right spot to make something actually happen. So take that as it will. It's just a rumor. It may not be true, and even if it is true, it doesn't matter because it's not going to happen. But I did hear about the Crosby stuff. All right. See you guys later. We'll talk more about trade stuff later, but the Seahawks go one and done, and I do think they made the team better, and I'm cool with it. But I know that there were people out there that wanted to do more, and it didn't happen. So if you're disappointed, you can say that down below too. But see you guys later. Go Hawks. More stuff coming later.